Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather. Watch hopefully you had a fantastic Friday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Justin Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Friday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, nothing going on in terms of the entire state of South Carolina, but if you go on and look at the MRMS, look at this. And honestly, I was looking at this earlier. Look at this nice weather. I mean, not a single drop of rain going on inside this entire area, from Texas all the way up to Minnesota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, all the way down to Alabama, Georgia, Florida, through South and North Carolina, through the Ohio Valley, into the Northeast, the Great Lakes of Michigan, Wisconsin as well. Just nice weather overall. And if you go over here to the west, it's not too bad either. I mean, we do have some scattered precipitation going on, some of this snow, especially in the higher elevations. But right now, it just seems to be maybe just some rain and maybe just some snow, most likely. If you go on and look at our current cloud cover, no cloud cover, not a single cloud over us in South Carolina right now. And if you go over to the cloud cover total percentage, as you push this forward, you can see that cloud cover is going to stay clear as we move through the next 24 hours. This is tomorrow night. And if you go into like Sunday morning ish, Sunday morning cloud cover starts to build. And then as we get into Sunday night, cloud cover really starts to build, and there will not really be too many clear sky left. So that those clear conditions that we're seeing now, very nice, and tomorrow as well, also going to be very nice in terms of cloud cover. Current temperature is 52 in Columbia, 57 in Charleston, 53 in Georgetown, 55 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 50 inside of Bennettsville, 50 inside of Rock Hill, 50 inside of Greenville and Spartanburg, as well as 52 inside of Anderson, 53 inside of Augusta, as well as 55 in Beaufort, 57 in Savannah as well. Low temperatures for tonight are around 41 in Greenville and Spartanburg, as well as 41 in Rock Hill, 40 inside of Anderson and Greenwood, as well as Newberry, 43 inside of Columbia and Aiken, as well as 42 in Barnwell, 44 inside of Orangeburg, 44 inside of Moncks Corner, 53 inside of Charleston and Hilton Head Island, as well as 47 in Myrtle Beach, 45 in Georgetown, 42 in Sherrod, Dillon, and 44 inside of Florence as well. No precipitation expected for the next 24 or so hours either. No excessive rainfall, no severe weather, or anything like that is expected. So let's go on and talk about the HRRR. See what the HRRR has for us as we move through the next 48 or so hours. 40 or so hours as you push through. You can see nothing going on for the next 40 or so hours. This is Sunday afternoon right here. Nothing going on. Nothing going on at all. Can't really be said throughout the entire U.S., especially as we get into our Sunday afternoon as well, for especially in Texas where some severe weather will be happening. We'll get to that. But here are the tropics. The tropics. Sarah is still down here. 50-mile-per-hour storm. Through early next week, heavy rainfall from Tropical Storm Sarah will cause catastrophic flash flooding and mudslides over northern portions of the Honduras. Elsewhere across Belize, El Salvador, eastern Guatemala, western Nicaragua, heavy rainfall will cause significant and life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides. Tropical storm conditions are expected along portions of the northern coast of Honduras and the Bay Islands and Caribbean coast of Guatemala, the coast of Belize, and portions of the coast of Mexico, where tropical storm warnings are in effect. This is what the cone looks like right now. Cone has this thing pretty much dying. I'm not gonna lie. The second one that the national hurricane, that the models were saying that we're probably going to be a bit stronger and try to go up over to Florida as around a tropical storm. Now the National Hurricane Center has it dying. So right now, just seems just like it could be another dead storm that we might not really have to pay attention for. Now down there again, you're like Guatemala, Nicaragua, and especially Honduras. They will definitely have to watch out for that storm for sure, especially with the rainfall as well. So let's go on and talk about our future, and let's talk about the stream title. The stream title was Cold Air is Coming, and that definitely is true. I decided to wait just a little bit just to make sure for a fact that that cold air was indeed coming in. It sure, I can 100% assure you there will be cold temperatures as we move into next week, and not even, well, just not even through that week as well, but also going to the next week as well. Won't be as cold, but still cold air in place. So let's go on and talk about the future real quick, and then we'll go on and talk about that cold air. As you move in, here's the 15th right here. As you push this forward, you can see that pretty much high pressure takes over, and then there goes Sarah right there, or post tropical cyclone Sarah, or whatever it's going to be when it approaches the U.S. around November the 20th. And then look at this snow, heavy snow going all the way from Illinois through Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, and the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina as well will be receiving snow. South Carolina will probably not be receiving any type of snow from this, but still heavy, heavy snowfall, especially inside of Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky as well, and even portions of Illinois as well. But as you continue to push this forward, there goes the cold air sitting over, especially the northern part of the state. But then that warm air will try to take back over as you get through around November the 30th ish. And then in terms of rainfall, look at this. After Sarah passes us, the only thing that we'll really be seeing is just snow to our north, and that's it. There's not really too much in terms of rain that you're really looking for right now. But speaking of those temperatures that I was just talking about earlier, here's the temperature anomaly map right here. It's warmer than average right now, even as we go through the 19th, the 20th. But look at that cold front as it passes us around on the 21st, like early in the morning. The 21st, that's next week Thursday. Next week Thursday, and then this is like during the day Thursday. Look how below average it's going to be throughout the day on next week Thursday. And then if you go through Friday, you can go through Saturday, you can go through Sunday, you can go through all the way through to Monday, Tuesday. This is Wednesday right here, and then this right here is Thanksgiving Day. This is Thanksgiving morning. This is Thanksgiving evening right here at around 7 o'clock p.m. And you can see that pretty much right now that we will be having below average temperatures, especially for Thanksgiving. Now, what could these temperatures look like? For example, if you go to shaded, you continue to push this forward. You can see the cold front from the west pushing through. We're going to start to see, especially where you can see that, you can see the below average temperatures right here. That's why they're getting snow up there. Temperatures will not be low, but in the high 30s for like the upstate of South Carolina, and then the low 40s for the rest of the areas as well. And then the coastal regions around 45, 46. And it's going to continue to get lower. It's going to be maybe even in the mid 30s in some regions as well as you go into around the 24, 4 days before Thanksgiving. And then maybe even below freezing inside the upstate of South Carolina as well. And then that below freezing temperatures might reach the Midlands of South Carolina as well. This is November the 25th, the day before, or 3 days before Thanksgiving. And we'll see temperatures down to 39 degrees on the coastal regions. Now, that, again, a bit too far out. I think that in some regions it definitely will be a bit warmer than that. But that's just showing you how cold it's going to be. And then if you move all the way through, you still see these temperatures down in the 30s. And then there's one time to where everyone will be inside the 30s potentially. But as you move into Thanksgiving, this is the night before Thanksgiving right here. Low temperatures in the 40s, 30s. And then if you drop into the night of Thanksgiving, it will not really be as cold. Everyone will probably be inside the 40s-ish. And then we'll start warming up slightly. This is December the 1st right here. Notice on a couple of nights before Thanksgiving, we're getting low temperatures in the 30s. First day of December, or the first night before, or I should say 1 a.m. December the 1st, temperatures are only in the 50s. So it's going to get warmer. It's going to get warmer, and temperatures, yes, December the 1st, the first day of December, it will be 70 degrees-ish, somewhere around there. Again, over 300 hours out. So right now, we can't say exactly, but it's looking like warmer air will move through. And that is pretty much it. Let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience is talking about for tonight. Mr. Anthony does say, good evening, JP. Good evening to you. My cousin Thad says, good evening, Joseph. How was your week? My week was great. How was yours? And then Trail says, greetings, everyone. My Nana says, hello, Jay. Glad your brothers are home so you can have some company when you are home. Absolutely. Confucia says, beautiful day today. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you have a great weekend as well. Trail says, lovely day out here. And then what about November 23rd? I think we talked about November the 23rd, but we can go over it again for sure. Not a problem. Temperatures in terms of November the 23rd move over to, like, this is the morning of November the 23rd at around 7 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures in, like, the PD region will be around 45, 42-ish, somewhere around there. And if you go through the day, high temperature will probably only be in the mid-50s in terms of high temperature for the 23rd. And if you go into the night of the 23rd, you can see that those temperatures will dive deep to around 37 going into your early November the 24th. So that early morning on November the 24th, that Sunday right there. And just going to be cold in general in terms of rain as well, because you probably want to know about rain as well. Nothing in terms of rain as of now for the PD region. So you're good in terms of that. So let's check for anything else. I just see yikes. Yeah, it's gonna be chilly. At least there is no rainfall. I will say, at least there is no rainfall at all. So you're good in terms of that. But it will be definitely chilly for sure. It will be chilly for sure. So let's go on. Let's talk about San Antonio and Raleigh as well. And then we're going to go on and talk about we're going to go on and talk about the entire U.S., see what's going on there, because a lot of stuff is going on. Well, not at the moment, but in the next couple of days there will be. So we'll talk about that. So moving down here to San Antonio, Texas, you can see that nothing is going on as you move through the next 48 or so hours. Severe weather that is going to occur in Texas through the next 3 to 4 days. We'll talk about that in a second. And no rain for Raleigh, North Carolina either. No rain for Raleigh, North Carolina either. And then if you go on and move to the temperature map as well, ready for a little buffer here just in case. But let's go on and talk about the likes. Let's see how many likes we got. We have around a good 8 likes. Let's go on and get that like button up. Go on and get the like button up. If you have not hit the like button yet, make sure that you go on and do that. Low temperatures tonight in San Antonio are around 50. High temperatures tomorrow at around 78. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 59. And then high temperatures going to around 81, 82, 83-ish going into your Sunday. And if you move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, low temperatures tonight at around 44, 43. High temperatures tomorrow at around 59. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 43. High temperatures going to around 57, 58-ish as well. And then in terms of severe weather, moving through to the excessive rainfall outlook. Nothing for day 1, nothing for day 2, nothing for day 3, nothing for day 4, nothing for day 5. And if you move over here, talk about severe weather. I do believe that San Antonio does have a risk for some isolated severe weather going into Sunday, so I'll keep an eye on that. I'll let you know about that tomorrow as well, and see where that leads you as well. And that is pretty much it. So let's go on and talk about what's going on just in terms of the entire United States. In terms of what's going on right now, heavy snow going on inside the west, fire conditions right now in southern New England and Hawaii. Hawaii right now is having some fire concerns as well, as New York City, New Jersey, the entire state of New Jersey, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, southern New Hampshire, southern Vermont, and eastern Pennsylvania right now is receiving some fire conditions right now, as probably people should not be burning stuff up there. Just talk about the snow going on in the west, heavy snow going on inside of the Pacific Northwest, Idaho, Montana, California, Nevada as well. And then in terms of the future, we just saw it, but severe weather going on for Texas going into Sunday and Monday. Sunday throughout like western Texas and central Texas, and then on day 4, Monday, places like Dallas, Fort Worth, El Prairie, Texas, Waco, Texas, those places like that will all have a chance for severe weather as you go into Monday as well. So if you know anybody, let them know about that. Make sure that they are prepared for that. And that's pretty much it for me tonight. Let's check out the audience one more time. Ms. Oliver says, good evening to you. And that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of their Friday. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the share button as well. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers by, well, actually not by anything. It's just whenever we hit it is when we hit it. And then also trying to get to at least 10 likes tonight. We're at 8, so we just need 2 more people to hit the like button real quick. And we need 98 more people to hit the subscribe button. Huge changes are coming to the channel whenever next time we get a marginal risk of some severe weather or minor flooding, or next time we even get a hurricane threat, which might be next year, or snow threat. So any sort of severe weather, snow, hurricane, excessive rainfall threat. Got new loading screens for that now at the beginning. So things are changing. And that will pretty much about wrap this up. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Friday evening. I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday forecast update with your last week. Next week will be your last week before Thanksgiving week.
Hey, yeah.